Love and Light Collective. All right, let's get to your session. Whoever I'm speaking to today or tonight or tomorrow, let me stop. The situation is that you are in an environment, most likely like a workplace environment or a situation, or I don't know, like an environment where you are around individuals who clearly are holding you back. Okay, like to the left and to the right. Um, and the whole entire time they're doing this, you're trying to work with them. You're trying to be the earth angel energy that you are, and you are, right? But it's like pick your battles, and this ain't one of them. Or the battle is one. Okay, so take whichever narrative to make it make sense for you to walk away now. Okay, whether this is a job, a family, an organization, right? A club. Um, it's just, it's not giving, it's not serving, and this isn't even one of those situations where you have to sacrifice, right? Like, at the um, risk of being out of some form of alignment according to the divine's agenda or your higher self's understanding of, what's to be, right? This could be, for some, maybe not all, a grouping. Again, it's kind of giving, this card says Sinister Sisters, right? And it says find your soul tribe. So there could be some significance to sisters, but this could be like sorority vibes too, I guess, or like some sort of organization, or maybe even like a book club. I mean, I don't know if they still do those. Do people still read? No, let me stop. But anyways, yeah. So there's this energy coming through where it's like, all right, you are standing out. Like, I don't want to say like a sore thumb, because it's not anything you're doing wrong or inappropriately. It's just you're just such a dynamic starseed. You probably have many talents about you, many giftings, right? And you probably smile too much, and you're too happy for no reason, right? Because you have faith and you're tapped in, right? You live um, you live in the coding of the divine, right? And so that looks like, not really seeing what's up ahead, but just really strongly believing. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could be, maybe you've even been bullied low key about, or even high key about all of this. It's like, oh, you just love to live in La La Land, don't you? You're just always making up dreams, right? You're somebody who just really stubbornly holds on to the fact that, and I said fact, hello, I mean, let's not get it twisted, but the fact that miracles still exist to the left and to the right, unless and until you're telling yourself the false narrative, and then the divine realm. And there's something about the divine matrix coming through, which I feel like, wouldn't they all be some form of divinity? I don't know, I have to question that myself. But there's something about the divine matrix. Whoever I'm speaking to, I guess maybe they're trying to express that, like, you don't like low vibes. Like, this isn't somebody who's really about the fuck shit, or who starts it, ignites it, right? Who gets off on it. Oh yeah, how about now? Oh yeah, did you hear what Tracy said? I know, right? You're not that kind of coworker, if that makes sense, or sister. um, and that's well and good, okay? And the divine is saying yes and amen to the fact that you operate like that. And you've got a new beginning up ahead. And that's why you're being asked to walk away. But here's the sitch. Whoever I'm speaking to, when you hear that you got to walk away, you're like, yeah, right. Again, these are people that you care about and believe in. You silly goose. No, let me stop. This is just a direct after effect of really, it's not necessarily like the rose tinted glasses, because you're aware, right? However, you prefer, because see, you love the high vibes, right? Whether you like to stay, sober or not, you love those high vibes. So whoever I'm talking to, you're immediately alchemizing, infusing, um, all of that. People probably look to you to do it, right? Um, there was a time not too long ago where I was asked, at a party to literally, I was literally asked to just simply go inside of a room so that the energy could shift. Like, and this person asked me that with a straight face. So it's like, okay, well. And so I went in there and I did the damn thing, of course. But like, I'm saying all that to say that you too, right? Like you probably get that too. People coming to you, whether they have awareness of why, right? But at its root, and again, there's this heavy vein of like, you guys, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're looking at, whoever you're speaking to, look at the root, not necessarily they're good, right? What's going on at the root? Good people can do really shitty things, right? Right. Haven't you? Right. And you're awesome. You're amazing. Right? So, I mean, you have to have some sort of balance about reading the room. Okay? And by room, I mean caring, loving connections. Are they that? Question mark? Did you check? How about now? Like, they're saying the words or the actions giving. Are you happy with just the gifts and no time? No kisses? Right? Like, I mean, make it make sense, right? Know what you want out of these connections in general. But with this particular situation, I don't see that as much as you love these folks that you're looking at them and not understanding that they're quite problematic. I mean, these people, they like the low density shit. You know what I mean? And these could be relatives for some, right? And it's like, I get that, I guess, it's like, all right, well, we're family. So you've just been templated on top of it to operate that program that goes like, we're family. Blood is thicker than water. Is it though? Because I mean, at this point, are y'all even capable of bleeding out the same? I mean, your heart space, your heart condition is nothing like theirs. I mean, do they know what a feather is, let alone have their heart the same weight of that of it, right? So you've got to be honest about that. Like, take a closer look. All right. There's some sort of temperance angel energy looking to assist you because it came out in the multiples regarding just this one scenario that you got going on. Some of these people, okay, most of these people that are producing the fuck shit, that are holding you back, whether intentionally, hold on, correction, because there's always an agenda. I'm not sitting here saying that these people, like, I'm not going to necessarily gaslight the gaslighter, right? Okay. But the situation is that these people are being used by the opposition, all right? It's giving Agent, what the fuck's his name, from the Matrix, right? It's like, Mr. Anderson, right? Like, I mean, this could be some serious shit depending on who all I'm reading for or honing in on energetically and spiritually for sure. I mean, we're talking narcissists, okay? We're talking the guidance coming through for you, honey bun, my collective. Take back your own power, okay? You're giving your power away by trying to help people and be good. Stop it, okay? Like, you don't have to, like, overarch the energy to the point where you're down bad, trying to be love and light. Yes, love and light is purposeful, right? Does it require to be infused into every room, into every situation? No. And that's when the divine comes through to be like, hell no, not that one, not them. The contract is up if there was ever one, right? Check. Was there one? Like, did you just tell yourself there was? You just told yourself, oh, this probably is my assignment because they're in need. So what? We're all in need of something, right? And that's because we're here to learn and grow. Are you getting in the way of that person's lesson? Are you trying to play God for somebody who doesn't even know who God is? Why would you do that? That's not on the divine's agenda for you to do, right? Right. So now that you know better, if that's resonating for you, you can do better, right? And really, you gotta know better because whoever I'm talking to, the longer this situation ensues with these individuals, with this employer, with this environment, whatever the hell it is, you guys. And you guys know, I need not. I literally just looked at the timer because I was prompted to, and it flashed to 900. That's a fresh start, a new beginning. Literally, we're already talking about it looking to come in, and now the synchronicity start. And I actually was able to get another angel number oracle deck for the channel. I'm super excited to use it. This one is by the Pulp Girls, and I will definitely be using that in the weeks ahead for sure. I love to give you guys the angel numbers because, gosh, I don't know about you guys. We should talk about this maybe on the next live. But honestly, the angel numbers really can be a fruitful resource, okay, of things like peace, of things like confirmation. I don't want to say validation, but sometimes that confirmation feels a little validating, right? A lot validating, okay? So I don't need to look at the angel numbers for you, but like you need to look them up for you. You know what I mean? So like look up those angel numbers, would you? They really help round out the message and they help you navigate through this thing called life, all right? And it's okay that you need a little bit of guidance or reworking every now and again because energy is fluid. Hello? Energy worker, right? Aren't you here to learn how to be that, who you are anyway, right? Right. Or here to remember, some of us, right? Right. Anywho, getting back to the situation, the longer you allow for yourself to be part of the mix, the more magnanimous of a shit show. I mean, literally, they made a card about it, okay? So you need to become aware of the way this card is stating, and this, guys, is pulled from the Naughty Oracle. I forgot to make mention of that. We're also pulling from the Realist Oracle, okay? So some of you are around some real naughty people, if you ask me, and not even in the fun way, you know what I mean? And then utilizing the tarot, we've got the Curious Creatures decks, all right? Just to get your message. So if you appreciate your girl and have yet to do so, I'm going to ask and thank you right now for hitting the like. If you, for whatever reason, have yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for, right? I mean, we don't want to miss out on you. So, you should probably just stay connected. We love our family here, our soul tribe, all right? And maybe you really are resonating with this message because we did have a card come out about how you don't really fit in where you're at. And that's well and good. It's almost like you should celebrate that because it means that you don't stay there, right? I mean, because do you want to stay with those people? Because no, they're producing fuck shit. And it's not even the fun kind, right? Like I promise, if you're sitting there going, no, these groupings of individuals that I'm like having on my brain right now about this give me laughter and they give me, like fun feels. This ain't them, okay? That ain't, they're not the people on your, this is not your reading, you know what I'm saying? So like, I hate to break it to you, but because whoever's resonating with this, you ever have like relatives that had to come over for like whatever holiday dinner and you literally had to sit there and prep yourself energetically, emotionally, hell, spiritually for, okay? I mean, there's karmics in a family, okay? Usually it's gonna have to be at least one, and I say it that way because it literally is the case. It is what it is, all right? You guys, this message, this energy still coming through. So please, if you're resonating with this, I need you to check the last live streams. I have to say it plural because technical issues. Thank you for those that will donate and actually, help keep the channel going. I'm doing my part, I promise you guys. But we need some better equipment for sure, so that I can get these messages out to you faster and higher quality, that's for sure. Like, I'd like to just come on the live and then be there with you guys and you with me. That'd be great. You know what I mean? So thank you for those that have been really kind of feeding off the free messages. They've been resonating. And you've been thinking, I think I should, I don't know, maybe when I get such and such check or, whenever the time's right? And you've been, keyword, you've been thinking about this, all right? Maybe the time is now for you to get the reading, right? Or send in the donations so that we can get the decks and the equipment, all right? That's coming through again for someone who has been thinking about it. This is not me saying, hey, everybody under the sound of my voice immediately. I'm not really on that. I just really am excited for where we're going. And sometimes I get a little ahead of myself, I think, because I too know what it's like to resonate with this kind of reading, you guys, because I have been this individual where it's like, I'm literally looking at demons and I'm like, you guys are so pretty. And I love when you fuck me up a little bit. Like, and it's like, I had to learn, like, no, that's actually not the vibe, right? And whoever I'm speaking to, continuing on with this message, you get a little hanked up, right? Because you go, well, look at their circumstances. Look at how much they've gone through and over. And it's like, did they, okay, but let's scale the frame back a bit and look at the bigger picture for this person. Aren't they not learning the lesson? And that's why the divine had to keep kind of like allowing them to go through that residual energy, or that trauma. I mean, let's talk about it, right? I'm not here saying we stand for trauma, but what I do know is that we're here to grow and learn, right? And so you've got to have an action, right? And a reaction, yes, but also like you've got to have a catalytic kind of energy or event, to ultimately produce momentum and maintain that momentum, perhaps, depending on what all we're talking about, for the trajectory to even change or be maintained for where you're intended to go. And intended to go by your higher self as well as the divine, right? So it's like, who you're going to argue with who about that? Trauma. It's giving, but did you die, right? And I'm not here making light of actual, like, trauma, because the thing is, all trauma is actual trauma. So it's not a contest, all right? And I don't mean to sound insensitive. What I'm trying to help you guys retrain your brain about is getting to the root, okay? When you can take some of the emotionality out of it. Now, I'm not saying tamper down emotions and reject them, tell them they're not valid and that they're not welcome here. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, at the root, think of like how, like, Navy, somebody must be a Navy SEAL. This keeps coming through. As I was talking about, what was that, like a sniper the other night? Or I think it was, I think that was through the portal message it came through. But, you know, it's like, think of a Navy SEAL, right? Versus, you know, a geriatric Aunt Thelma at the grocery store, right? It's like, which one do you want on your team to get through this mission impossible, right? Like, and now why do you want the Navy SEAL? Well, the Navy SEAL's not going to make time for emotions firstly. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This is do or die time. I'm going to come out alive. That's what I know, right? Like, Aunt Thelma, God bless her soul, you know, she ain't built for that life. She's going to probably make a puddle, and it might not even just be all tears. You know what I mean? Like, it's scary, some of the shit, right? Right. But did you die? You know, it's giving, you guys might want to watch G.I. Jane. That's an old movie. I think it came out in the 90s, right? It had Demi Moore. And that movie comes through every now and again through the channeling, and it's always regarding the fact that one of her mentors, I forget that officer's name, but basically learned from G.I. Jane the exact epitome of the story, or excuse me, the lesson that he was intending to teach her. It's kind of giving Neo with, oh my god, I cannot think of Morpheus, right? Was it Morpheus? Yeah, Neo and Morpheus? No, Morpheus, right? You know, it's like Morpheus knew the lesson, knew the blueprint, but he couldn't make the change. Neo came in and bam, shit started shaking, right? And so that's also why you stand out. Do you know what I mean? Like whoever I'm speaking to that's resonating with this. And so that's also why you have to unapologetically stand out. And there's really no changing the standout, quote unquote, problem that comes with you. All right. So what you've got to do is, you know, if anything's going to crumble, it can't be you. You've got to walk away, fill your own cup, release these mofos. Okay. They're not coded to go or be around you much longer, and they're damn sure not coded to go towards your new beginning. And when I say new beginning, I've got like 29s and 11s and 38s, you know, and this 22, you could be being initiated to be some sort of spiritual teacher of sorts. Okay, you could also be this 22 coming out with this 4, you know, walking karma. So, you know, this is a general collective message, right? So there's like different parts of the pie that are applicable to you and I, perhaps, right? But then not other parts, right? And that's okay, because that's kind of The goal of, at least for me, you guys, the general collective messages is to hit as many energies as possible while still being clear. So that means that I can't hit every one of your energies, every single message. I hope you understand that. It's not intentional. And I do appreciate those that do actually still kindly support the messages and the channel, because as you do that, it helps to get the free messages to other people that need them. All right. And so you're helping the divine's agenda when you help this channel. So I don't know however else to more plainly say it. You know what I mean? But that's just something that the divine wanted me to kind of like break down in case maybe somebody was wondering, right? I don't know. But here we are. Okay. 2009. All right. Let's talk about synchronicities. All right. I've got 66, 10, 31, 000, 22, 13, 21, 33, 44, 55, 808, 413, 420. Somebody might smoke the endo. 333, 369, 1414, 427, 2020, 444. 2020, a year of significance, a year of spiritual awakening and enlightenment, right? 999, there's that release energy. 888, abundance. 911, inevitability. We're going to talk about this, you guys. 99, 69, 77, 510, 525, 202, and 222. All right. So, the divine wants you to revisit your last revisitation on whether or not you should actually put the kibosh on this scenario, this timeline, this family, right? And so they're asking you to revisit that. You could see 6-6 insignificance or insynchronicity, I should say, to that. 1031 coming through with passion and new beginnings coming with 000. So that's why you're being asked to let go, because you've got the 2.0 teddy bear version of your timeline coming through. 22, harmony. All right, 1321, awareness. 33, action. 44, stability. 55, shift. Okay, so again, allow for this to come in, make the changes as necessary, okay? And expect when you can't further make change, but you understand and are willing and have surrendered to the call of the path of the shift, right? Because the divine will always meet you where you're at, okay? 808, security. Makes sense, right? With 413 coming through with synergy and 420, relax, as well as 333, support, and 369, compassion, there's your soul tribe. You know, they're coming. You've got to make the change. You've got to relocate, some of you. And again, it's coming through like you would know this. This isn't just like, oh my God, I had no idea. Wow, love broke it down. And now I got to fuck around and find out how do I change my life up. Like, no, you would, like, you're tapped in. Like, if this is your message, you understand that, right? And so you understand what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So when I say, like, you may need to relocate, you go, yep, yep, I know, right? That's how this works, okay? So I don't mean to confuse anyone. So, you know, if you have questions, definitely check the description box. Send me an email, and I will do my best to clear up any confusion, because I don't like that spirit. All right. So we don't rock with that here, okay? At Love and Light TU Tarot. 1414, adventure. There's that, you know, action, okay? There's that, you know, progressive forward momentum, all right? And authenticity. You're being called to remain authentic, okay? I can't even say it like you're being called to become. You are. You don't get to these high vibes by being fake. Like, you don't. Not the upper realms, no, okay? 2020 coming out with bonds and 444 protection, 999 release, and 888 again abundance, 911 again inevitability. This is telling of, you know, the direction, the command really is to kind of, it's giving do or die, right? And the divine doesn't want you to actually be depleted. You could have energy vampires there just draining you, right? So it could actually be like a life or death kind of situation. And if we're talking, you know, spiritual, like, and we are, right? This is serious stuff for some, not all. This is not a doom and gloom message, because we're talking about it for clarity and not because this is exactly how you're going to be unalived, right? Right. Okay. So don't fear. I don't like that spirit either. Okay. But the divine's saying this is the truth, this message coming out for whoever's resonating with this 9-9. So you could see 9-9 in synchronicity from now on. When you're thinking about this, be mindful when you see the angel numbers of what you're thinking about. Because what from 199 to the next, it ain't going to be, you know, connecting to this situation. So I don't want to confuse you there with that either, right? 69, accountability. You've got to hold yourselves accountable where applicable in the matter, right? Like, it's like, okay, did some of you actually on top of this, as the icing on the cake, put the rose tinted glasses on? My goodness. I get it. You were in survival mode, but now that you know how to actually be in thriving mode, head over there, would ya? Okay, because you've got great purpose. This is also why you've got energy vampires and lessons to learn and to overcome, right? 77 indicating purpose. 510 coming out with rebellion. We're going to talk about it. 525 reshape. 202 perseverance, and 222 alignment. Really, there's the side note for somebody who likes to be stubborn AF every now and again. So I don't know if this is somebody's grandma. Hold on. I don't know if somebody's why would grandma have a stick? That's funny. Is that funny? Hold on. Somebody might have used to get whooped. Oh my goodness. Grandma, calm down. But yeah, somebody really wants somebody to take heed on this. This is giving like African American grandma, somebody that her head is wrapped. She got wrinkles about the forehead, I could see. And she wears dresses. She's feisty. She's a little bit scary, a little bit. Love and light, grandma. She's just not scary, but like fiery. Like, okay. Well, maybe you get some of this rebellion spirit from grandma. Who knows, right? But it's like, if that, yeah, chills. Wow, okay. So grandma is here saying temper it down some. Grandma know about that life, so grandma can say that. You know what I mean? Whoever I'm speaking to, you might have a streak about you. This is not everybody that has been connecting with this message, but there's somebody here, and it's like you got a streak about you. You don't always like that authority, right? But grandma gets that. And still kind of wants to give you a swift kick in the pants about, like, you better, there's some sort of aggressive energy. I'm not going to lie, it's just aggressive. It is what it is. But this aggressive energy about you better take heed to allow for this. Don't be stubborn. Not with this. This is like life-changing energy. I mean, 525 coming out, talking about reshape, right? It's giving pyramid vibes as well. You could have connection to ancient Egypt, or grandma could. I mean, I don't know. Grandma's damn sure protecting your ass, too. You may well know that, or you may not. Grandma, do they know? Now, I don't know if y'all know, or if y'all know, you don't acknowledge grandma. Light whoever's resonating with that. This is not everybody. Sorry. I mean, but I'm not gonna not give the message just because it doesn't apply to every single one of you, right? So bear with. The light a candle for grandma. Because she's gonna talk to you through that. I don't know if you connect through fire. She's gonna talk to you through fire. If you want, right? Like, this isn't like a scary, like a, ooh, you in trouble, you best light a match kind of thing. But that's a way you can connect, and she's definitely protecting you, that's for sure. And so, you know, grandma wants all of y'all to I can't imagine she wouldn't, with all that aggression. Grandma wants y'all to get the bag, as it were, right? So change your life up. Allow for this. This isn't even a situation where it's like you've got to do it all on your own, alone, by your lonesome with your, because you've at least got your spiritual guidance team. Somebody got grandma, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I feel like we all got grandma. Love and light grandma. I'm not getting a name, but she's pretty cool. So anyhow, I gotta stop babbling here. We're already at about to be at your new beginning with this 29, as I say it. Okay, hitting the timer. All right, so Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Wands, Four of Cups, King of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Wands. Didn't I just say 4 of Wands? Hold on a second. Did I? I'm so sorry. I said 4 of Wands for the 4 of Cups. My bad. And we had the 5 of Wands. All right. 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the Devil, 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, Page of Cups, Temperance, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So you can be seeing 10, 10, that's for sure. Justice with that 11, new beginning energy, 8 of Cups. We're going to talk about it. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. That was a lot. All right. So aren't you happy? No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I wish it was that simple. It's like, all right, so you understand now, right? Because I read you the cards. You guys are like, what the hell? I'm just joking. All right. So the Queen of Swords, right? This is representing you because you're a little like fire polished and battle weary, okay, at the same time, okay? The Knight of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, it's giving, hey, I got this newer teddy bear. It's actually literally just dropped out of heaven, all for you, stitched with only your name on it. You know, kind of vibes, right? And walk away from the fuckery with this 5 of Wands, the 2 of Cups and the King of Wands, and the 4 of Cups, talking about, well, do you like me today? How about now? You know, are we on good terms? Are we friends? Do you love me or do you hate me? Kind of thing, you know. Am I in or am I out? You know, no more of that kind of rocky, turbulent water or energy, okay? And by water, I guess I mean emotions. With the King of Cups, there's that you filling your own cup, all right? Interestingly enough, you guys, this is the Curious Creatures Tarot, right? And this King of Cups, this king is sitting there chilling with his own cup, like between his own legs. And he's okay with that. Like, he's not even intending to, like, hold the cup up or out or away from himself. And I love that for this king. And by king, I mean anyone. It's energy. Just go with it, okay? Yeah, because you can't stick around for 5 of Swords when you can fill your own cup, and 4 of Wands your own self. You are 9 of Cups energy, right? 4 of Wands, just speaking of being stable. 9 of Cups in this case, just speaking of, you know, bringing value to the table, to the team, right? To the environment, whatever and what all ever that may mean. Now, here's the funny thing, right? The second you do this, all right, you get blessed up and they start realizing, again, you were walking karma, right? Right. With the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Their pockets might even be hit. Their organization might be hit. Their, you know, business might, you know, I've seen that, right? It's like, you know, people play dummy games and they get really hella dummy prizes with the devil energy coming out, right? On the other side of that, it's giving karma will hit that arse, okay, or all of them arses, depending on who all they may be, all right, that I'm referencing through this, you know, coded text word message, right? So go ahead and choose this new path. Choose you. All right. Love you enough to do that. Spirit saying this is true with the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Swords coming out on the other side. You are being called into Hermit energy. All right. There's that filling your cup up energy. Okay. With the Page of Cups and the Temperance, some of you could actually get the apologies that you are deserving of, but please don't wait or hold your breath for that, because really with the Temperance energy, this is actually a heightened temperance energy, because I believe this is our second card for the session indicating temperance, right? So you're being heavily assisted once you just do your little baby steps there. And I say that tongue in cheek. I get it. Some of you, it's like, yeah, right, these baby steps are not actual physical baby steps. I know, but are we going to make them bigger than what, you know what I mean? Like, again, watch G.I. Jane, okay? Like, it's like you're here, the mission is, the contract stands, and so what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're going to make it worse for yourself to get through this, right? You're going to cry all the more. I mean, haven't you cried enough, right? So, you know, check your perception, check your inner monologue, right? Rework, retrain the brain, the thinking, the thoughts, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, you shouldn't be actually working against your own manifestations. And neither should your thoughts or your words or your emotions. So they need to be maintained properly and put in check often, right? Right. Okay. I don't know if you thought it was just you and you kind of gave up and thought, well, I'll just run around with my head kind of feeling like it's chopped off here, you know. You know, you don't need to. You're just not the only one, right? And just keep doing it, right? And the divine will always meet you. You had that 808, the 888 energy comes to mind, right? as well as the 222. As long as you are intending to be in alignment, you are, right? As long as you are intending, well, hold on, as long as you are pairing the intention with the action, I should say, okay? 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with Justice. I'll take it if you don't, okay? Um, 10-10, you could be seeing endings, new beginnings. That's exactly what we're talking about, so that you can get what? Justice. What do you got to do? 8 of Cups. What does 8 of Cups mean? Walk the fuck away, all right? Into what? Some aces. Let's talk about aces. They mean divine breakthrough assistance. What have I been saying the whole freaking time? You're assisted. You're fine. You're good. You're earth angel energy. You're on the great side of karma. Those mofos are going to get the hurdy kind of karma, the kind of karma that we don't like to talk about, really. And if you like to talk about that, check that shit too, because really you shouldn't be overarching the energy of ha ha ha, these mofos getting these karmas, because that shit goes right back around on you so damn fast, and those that know, right? So continue to grow so that you can show yourself approved, yes, but also, almost even more importantly, because who are we here to prove anything to besides ourselves, so that you actually have your highest vibrational 2.0 version of the timeline, of your lifestyle, of your energy, of your thoughts, of your words, of your emotions, of your body, of your life, of your love, right? Right. And speaking of all of that, the ace is coming through for you, collective, those resonating with this message, are that of Cups and Pentacles, love and money and satiety and being heard and being seen and reciprocity and all of that jazz. So please don't give up. 36 on the timer. It is time for your new beginning. Are you ready? Love and light.